What's going on, guys? Megasmit here, and today we're going to be playing another League of Legends ranked game. Now, this game we are playing an Annie in the mid lane. In the beginning here, I'm going to want to really focus in on, well, first of all, I want to kind of play around the fact that I have my stun, so I can try and make her miss at least one creep here by force, and then the other one by making her get stunned here. So as much as I can, I'm going to be focusing or trying to focus on getting as many auto attacks off. Gonna be able to start farming much more effectively now that I have my Q. I'm going to probably wanna, I'm gonna wanna ward this bush so that I have some room to back up. I missed that creep with my Q, which is actually pretty bad because it wastes the mana. We're probably just gonna wanna level up our Q again here. Unfortunately missed that creep, and I let her get that one as well. I'm not gonna let her get this, or not without taking her ass at least. I thought I would be able to keep her stunned for a lot longer than I did. Oh, well, the spell didn't go off, so I didn't waste it. So I'm pushing in here, trying to get the level advantage on her. And right now, I have no idea where the jungler is, and mine is still in the jungle getting their buffs. So I'm probably gonna want to play a little bit passive here, just keep my stun up for any potential ganks. Ahri is able to heal up more than I can do damage so far. I'm not going to waste this stun just yet, even though I could probably get it. I could probably get it back up pretty quickly here. So I'm going to just start wasting some abilities and make sure that I get this cannon this time. I'm going to be able to ward up this bush down here on this side. She has hit level 5 before me. I did not stun her there, which is okay. I would have probably only gotten one auto attack out of that anyway. And Kha'Zix, their jungler, is now, I can see that he's top lane, so I can use this knowledge and start putting more harass into Ahri here, even though we're gonna run out of mana most likely here. So what I'm gonna want to do is yeah, that was really bad of me, but I'm most likely, if I'm gonna do anything here, which I don't think I can anymore because she healed up a lot off of that with her Q, I was gonna want to clear a wave or two and then go in, but since that's not gonna happen now, I might as well just clear these creep. And well, I don't think Kha'Zix would probably be like level 4 or 4 or 5 right now at most. The fact that she hit me with both of those is really bad. We have our bear now. You want to stay conscious of the fact that she has her ult as well. Oh, I meant to hit Q there. I don't know why it didn't go off. That's unfortunate. I just missed out on a bunch of money there for no reason, basically. So because of the way Annie works, I'm able to farm up here, even though she's pushing pretty well, and she has full mana. Yeah, the only thing that would make it, or make this easier, I guess, would be, okay, so she's gonna push that because she must think I'm backing. So I'm gonna be able to actually pick up all this creep, but she's most likely gonna disappear here. So I'm gonna call a Mia. Oh, she's still here. Oh, I missed that. Now I'm gonna back, and I'm gonna be able to buy a needlessly large rod, which should set me ahead depending on whether or not she decides to stay. I'm going to go back here. I want to buy a... Actually, yeah, I would much rather buy a Morellamacon and walk back to lane. I'm going to actually purchase a ward as well. And... oh, our jungler is level 3. Kha'Zix by now is probably level 6. I would be surprised, you know, he might be level 5 because he did get that gank off top, so he'd probably back by then, but I would be astonished if Kha'Zix wasn't 6 yet. But I'm actually quite surprised that our jungler is level 3. Level 4 now, but still. I guess that's just what happens when you don't get many ganks off, or like, I don't know. It's okay. We'll figure out what's going on here in a second. Although, yeah, those are gonna land. I should have known that. We have our stun ready. I'm gonna go in here for the Kha'Zix. Even if Kha'Zix, yeah, if Kha'Zix comes up to me, he's gonna die. I don't know if I needed to flash there, but I just wanted to make sure that I secured the kill. And we're just gonna farm with Tibbers here. Well, Tibbers is kind of doing like his own thing, but I was meaning to farm with Tibbers, but then he walked into the tower. And Ari's gonna push this in. Well, maybe not anymore since I walked away, but gonna want to make sure that we get this experience in gold here. My bear is gonna be up in a couple of seconds. Luckily, I bought my Morellamacon before. Oh, and we got blue buff from one of those buff transfers there, which is really nice for us. Just farming here. We don't need to go in on Ari just yet, though we could start poking her. We don't want to go in here without a creep line at the very least, because that'll protect her, or protect us from her charm. We'll pot up here because she got a good Q on us. Making sure that we actually secure all this farm. Might as well pot up again. This little bit of life might save us from a gank or something like that. And again, she got a very nice Q off there. Don't want to walk into range of her, and Ezreal's in my lane. Don't know why, but that's a little bit annoying. It's a little bit of an annoyance, I should say. I'm gonna ward up here just because. Kha'Zix should be dead depending on... yeah, okay. and she's gonna be able to get that charm off on me and get another Q, but that's okay. I've been farming pretty well here. I have a Mia. I'm actually, oh, never mind. She's not gonna go up to there. I wonder if I could kill her here. I probably could if I had if I land a couple of Qs, but it's all about getting in range here, which is something that is not part of Annie's kit. I have a Mia, don't know where, oh, there she is. Okay, we can back here and actually pick up most likely these items will be good for us, especially the potion and a pink ward. Oh, there she is. We are gonna take some damage on our turret, but that's alright. As long as they, oh, they're getting dragon right now. I'm gonna walk over there then. And if we had shown up there, we could have gotten something done, but that's okay. I'm gonna put a ward down here. I don't want to just walk into that, but it worked out. And we're gonna go back to laning here, I guess. I don't know where she is. I don't wanna scare her off. And I don't want to miss that turret, but I did. Okay, so Kha'Zix walked into my bush that was already warded, so I just used my full combo on him and eliminated him from any potential fight that was going to break out here. And I'm going to walk down to bot lane with a stun ready. Actually, I'm just going to back here because no, I'm going to go back to my lane. How about that one? I'll go back to my lane and just make sure that we're going to get all this farm here. Definitely good knowing that we can shut down the Kha'Zix pretty hard. He's probably not gonna buy anything too tanky, at least not before like his first 3 items, unless he feels like he's starting to fall behind, which he kind of really is, just because of the fact yeah, I need to buy some boots here so that we can actually walk up to her and get a stun off. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to get anything from the Ahri. Our gold income should be a little bit higher than it is right now. I'm going to walk up here, and I use the creep to potentially block her charm, which worked out there. And we'll be getting another kill. She walked a little bit too close to us there. Using the creep we had as a deterrence and blocking, actually, is what let us get ahead there for that kill. Now we're going to be able to buy boots, and maybe even I might even do an enchantment on the boots here. Let's buy these, and yeah, we can get some movement speed, some extra movement speed on them, so that we can walk up to Ahri a little bit more easily. Top. Just want to let the team know the movement speed will actually help us out quite a bit here. We're gonna walk down to the bot lane. By the time we get there, our stun will be ready. Gonna want to activate my shield after I drop Tibbers. Okay, so walking into the bot lane there to get a fresh double kill, and then we'll just clear this, and we'll send Tibbers onto this tower as well, while clearing another wave. Kha'Zix is the only thing I should be worried about here. Because he could probably just walk into me, and if I was isolated, which I'm not going to be now because of Tiggers, but if I was isolated, he could probably do a good chunk on me. But that's not going to be able to happen. Now, I think that the very next thing we should probably buy is a Zhonya's for that extra protection, so I'm going to actually sell these potions and buy the stacking armor. Then what do we have in the chat here? Thank you. What? Okay, you're welcome. So I'm gonna move. I don't know if it actually matters, but I'm gonna move these items around so that when I do finish my Zhonya's, it's going to be in the right position. All right, let's actually walk down here to the dragon. And what do we have here? A level 11. Oop. Okay, so our Lucian is actually alone here. Oh. So I'm looking out for the Ahri here. Wow, Morgana actually stole that. Why can't is she seeing us or what? She's been very cautious about walking into those bushes. So I'm gonna actually well, I'm not gonna buy. I'll buy an upgraded blue trinket, which I should really know the range of. Oh wow, that's pretty huge actually. I think this might be one of the very first times that I've bought the upgraded blue. I've always oh. So I'm gonna put down my Tibbers here. I'm gonna walk only in front of Tibbers here. There we go. Send him this way. Send him down to Ezreal here. Send him up the lane so we can clear some creep out. Alright. We're gonna be able to secure Dragon here. Walk him into this bush so that we know we're safe. Ezreal thought he was safe because he saw me split pushing, and he maybe thought we were only gonna get Dragon, but either that or he was just trolling. And my team went down there and cleaned him up. We're gonna be able to walk back into the mid lane now, and oh wow, we're 6-0. I did not know I was 6-0. We're doing a pretty good job this game. I think those 2 Kha'Zix kills that we got there pretty early are what set us up, because Ahri had pretty nice control of the lane. She didn't really have to get that close to us in order for her to do damage on us. I see the Jarvan here, but I'm not gonna be able to do anything. Yeah, I'm gonna have to walk to. Actually, I'm gonna walk up to Kha'Zix here and just, if I can, drop a bear on him. And do they get? Oh, they did end up getting the Ended up getting the scuttle crab, which is like, it's shitty, but it's like, you know, it doesn't really matter. I don't know where Ari is, so I'm just letting them know that I have a Mia. Oh yeah. I'm going up to Maokai here. Hopefully he can stay alive. Got him. So I don't know if flashing over the wall was necessary, but I didn't want him to die, so I think it was worth it for us, especially since we're going to be able to take down most likely this turret and maybe a second one if we continue to push here. And I'm going to be able to get my stun ready in case someone decides to walk up to us, which I very much doubt would happen here. But we're gonna walk down to Kha'Zix again, who, for a shutdown Kha'Zix 2 and 7, he's able to take this turret down a little bit too quickly for my liking. I really don't care that you put down that flag, man. I'm just letting you know. I want you to flag me, but I also want to stay out of the range of his flag, to be like for real, because if he knocked us up, I mean, we do have the Zonias, but we don't have it finished, but okay. Thank you. I'm actually not sure that we can do anything here. Yeah, if Jarvan comes into us though, we'll definitely we'll throw a bear on him. We're gonna want to use our I'm isolated here too. We're gonna want to use our bear on their DPS. Gonna want to stay back a little bit now. Jarvan's gonna want to most likely jump in on us. Okay. They're doing a pretty good job at keeping us at bay here, but that's just because of the way Annie works. As soon as I get in there though, don't you worry. Okay. Trying to make sure that I'm not the one in the front here. So that we don't get stunned or charmed or whatever would happen. I'm gonna walk around here to a actually do this. So I'm not sure where Ari's been. Definitely hasn't been in these last couple of skirmishes. Was in that last mid lane one though. I remember that. Okay, we're gonna walk over here to a Kha'Zix. Gonna follow my tanks here so that I will have the proper CC. Ooh. So Kha'Zix was definitely baited into that. Saw the low Nidalee. And wanted to follow up. Probably a bad idea to flash in there, but we're going to eliminate most of their team there, so I definitely think that was okay. So I Q'd the Jarvan, or I W'd the Jarvan to stun him, and then we had enough damage there to follow up and take him out. And then I'm going to buy our Zhonya's and finish our Negatron cloak here, especially since Ezreal is building some AP sort of as well with the Trinity Force here, so his ultimate will do a little bit of damage that way. And Morgana is actually, her first item is a Zhonya's, so I think it'll be a good benefit for us to buy that. And then we'll probably just buy, I mean, maybe even that new item, which I don't know the name of, but I think, oh, is it gone? Oh, it's not up yet. Okay. Okay. So, are we at 40? No, we're not even at 40% with that, so. Okay, we're going to walk into the mid lane here. We're going to have our bear. As long as we don't get stunned or CC'd here. Especially since none of our tanks are actually here. Yep, that was, oh, that actually hit me. I'm not sure why. Need to make sure that none of this CC is going to go down on us. That's a perfect opportunity there for them to throw something down, so we're going to wait here. I'm going to save my bear here. That's a heavy slow from Kha'Zix. If I got knocked up from Jarvan, I would probably die almost instantly. I guess it would also depend who else followed up, but if I could get a initiate here from Maokai, I would be so happy. Or even, Leona does not have her ult back yet? Oh, she does now. That was a shitty engage, but a good one as well. We're gonna need Leona to come down here if we're gonna expect our jungler to. Yeah, I didn't even get Tibbers off there because of the cast time and all that on Q. So the shield, you don't have any cast time. W has a cast time, and Q does as well. So I think I got my Q off. I'm not sure. I should have probably just put my bear down, though, to be honest. I wasn't sure I wasn't sure what stage my my passive was on, so I just basically I spammed on the keys and like targeted who I could. Now, the next item I'm gonna buy. Let's see what the this recommends, right? Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Either I can build like tanky, which would be all right, but I've been pretty good at avoiding their CC and stuff so far, so I might not need that. But I could always just build like Rylai's or whatever, and then I want to buy Rabadon. I think would be the best thing for us. We're gonna put a ward over there, and dragon is now up. I'm gonna stand right over here looking for a potential pick off here. Maybe, I don't know if it would be worth it in picking off Morgana, but definitely want to make her step back here and I don't think I needed the flash, but especially since I have a Zonia. Oh wow, that was a nice spear. If they didn't surrender here, I would actually be a little bit surprised. So I'm gonna actually walk up and just drop a bear if I can. Okay. Walk back a little bit here just to stay a little bit protected. The Kha'Zix slow might be enough in and of itself too, and yeah, and their whole team is up. But I honestly think if I got a bear on everyone, I could probably kill them. I'm gonna just W this creep and start getting another stun here. Alright, I'm gonna walk back over here to blue buff. We still don't have max CDR, so it's definitely worth it for us to have this, especially on our bear. Gonna walk back to the mid lane. Looks like what's his face is gonna go to top lane, so I'm gonna drop a ward right here just to make sure that he's not standing right there. And by what's his face I meant Jarvan, but there's 3 top right now. Ezreal was bottom, so he's probably backed right now in base. If Morgana gets a stun on me and Ezreal is in base, then we could be in a pretty shitty position. But we're gonna follow our tank's lead here. Make it so that, oh, you know what? Jarvan is probably just going to oh, he's actually he went back, or was he the one who teleported in? I didn't see actually. So want to when we do use our spells, we're gonna want to try and get up our stun as soon as possible. And since Ezreal is there, oh, I completely messed that up. That's okay. That was actually a really good initiate that we just didn't get to use there because my my spells weren't up. We have a... Okay. Oh, if he ults me here, I'm dead, so... I'm gonna walk against this wall here and be prepared to Zonias. Okay. He should be fine. I might as well sell this Dorn's ring and then buy this. I think the last item I buy might even be a Guardian Angel. I think that the resistances would be pretty good for us. And then I could buy like the elixir. Maybe the sorcery elixir, I don't know. What do we have? 840 on a Rabadon, so we're gonna walk up this lane here and try and get off as much. Oh, I was actually wondering whether or not I should go down and help Nidalee, but that answers that question. Wow. That was actually really good. Really good, but bad. I mean, I shouldn't have died there, but... Ooh. Yeah, I shouldn't have died there, and I shouldn't have been that far out, essentially, by myself. But we're going to be able to take the middle here, because... Ooh, wow, Ari was right there. Yeah, our team is pretty tanky. Yeah, our team is pretty tanky, so we're able to do essentially what we want with them. And you know, if I had 60 ability power or 100 ability power, this gives you 450 health. Oh, that'll have to stack after 10 minutes. So I might as well buy a Rylai's, I guess, if that's what I buy. I might end up just getting a Guardian Angel just for the... Might end up getting a Guardian Angel for the unique passive it has. And I would be able to get out at least like one more stun or something like that. Like that was the main, like if I had done that in the last fight I died there, I would have been able to get out another stun and most likely live, because my team had already caught up and started to put their CC their CC down and etc etc. So we're gonna go over here and help secure Dragon. Just because we can, and then we're gonna walk up here to Ari and just see if we can't burst her down as well. Yeah, that's what I thought, Kha'Zix. Back up, what you gonna do now? I mean, we're far enough ahead here that, what does she have? Lich Bane, yeah. I'm sure the spears do a ton of damage. There's actually 4 people here, in the mid lane, so we're gonna just focus in here on taking this turret because everyone else is busy doing other things that isn't protecting the top lane. We're gonna have a stun ready in case anyone came to us, but we're not gonna have a flash ready, which would be able to catch out anyone. And we're pretty much all set here. I don't think I've seen any game come back after losing the third inhibitor here. Anyway, I did not get Ari, but I also didn't, you know, if I really wanted to, I could have by getting my stun ready and then using Tibbers, but that was a pretty easy game. The main thing there was that I was able to get ahead, and oh, we qualified for our series. I completely forgot about that. Nice. Yeah, the main thing there was Ari was doing alright, just farming. I got ahead by paying attention to the minimap and seeing where Kha'Zix was, so I walked down to him and just bursted him down. Shutting down the jungler on their team actually really helped us out because none of our lanes seemed to really be that far behind. The only person who seemed far behind was our jungler, who ended up coming out on top, almost a full build here. Yeah, I think that was a really good game. Anyway, if you guys really liked the video, help out by rating it and sharing it with people. And if you want to see more League, I put it up every day, so you could subscribe to the channel to see that. Anyways, until next time, okay? Bye.